welcome to the Kneady Homesteader channel. I'm Leanne. I'm a subscriber to the Kneady Homesteader channel for the last 5 years. I've fallen on Heather's channel because I got married and wanted to learn how to cook from scratch, make my own bread, can, freeze, dehydrate. And I was told by Linda from Linda's Pantry if I wanted to learn how to make bread that Heather was my girl. Well, you might know me from Heather's Sourdough Facebook group. I was a moderator in that group. And this video is my very first YouTube video. So, Heather is inspiring me, huh? So, today's inspiration comes from Heather. Heather herself told me, well, not told me personally, but in a video says she wanted to learn how to make yogurt this year. Well, Heather, I'm your girl. We're going to learn how to make yogurt step by step in the Instant Pot. Let's get started. Since I am using raw milk, you have to bring it up to 180 degrees. There are other milks on the market that you can just do a cold start and just skip this step altogether. But if you want wholesome nutrition, buy your milk local from a reputable farmer. In Pennsylvania, they have to be certified to sell raw milk. Another way to make yogurt if you don't have an Instant Pot is on the stove, and you would need a double boiler or just a saucepan that you can fit a glass bowl in, and just keep stirring it and stirring it and stirring it until it reaches 180 degrees. And the first time I used this, I was so shocked it didn't take any time at all to get up to 180 degrees. And I won't go back to using the stove. This is very, very easy for anyone that has an Instant Pot and get their hands on yogurt culture. I buy mine from the New England Cheese Making Supply Company. It's really inexpensive and it keeps for at least a year. This is going to expire in August, but it won't last that long. And even then, it'll still probably be good because I keep mine in the freezer, along with my yeast and all of my other cultures. I have culture for sour cream that I like to try, and I have culture for cultured buttermilk, but I haven't used it yet because I've learned how to make butter. And if you would like to see me make butter, leave a comment below, and maybe I'll make a video on that and actually start my own channel. So what we're going to do is make yogurt using raw milk. And this milk was probably milked from a cow maybe an hour ago. In fact, it's still ain't even cooled off, but as long as we have it under 2 hours, it'll be fine. Alright, using your Instant Pot, we're going to pour the 2 quarts of milk into the Instant Pot. Without making a mess, of course. Well, that's impossible for me. Now, I've found only one spot on YouTube, and maybe not even on the Instant Pot site, of how to cook this to 180 degrees before you can ferment it. So what you want to do is go to your yogurt setting, and you want to put it on high, which is 180 degrees. On the Ultra, it'll automatically tell you that this is the temperature it's going to cook to. So we have it on the yogurt setting, and we have it on high. Then all you gotta do is hit start. You don't need a lid or anything. It's quite simple. And while that's getting up to temp, I'm going to get a water bath started. Alright, it beeped and said it was up to 180 degrees, and I instantly just put my insert into the sink here with my ice bath. And right now it is reading 144, and it's gradually dropping here. My mother-in-law bought me this thermometer to get me started making cheese, and you don't have to buy something like this, but if you go to that website I've mentioned earlier, they'll have one for you. I can't see it being more than $10. But I'm sure most people have a thermometer in their kitchen already. So we're going to bring this back down to 108 degrees, or 108 to 112 degrees. Alright, we're down to 108 degrees. So the next step is to take your Grow Collaborative towel, like Heather would tell you to. Actually, I've been using these longer than Heather's been talking about them on her channel. But you want to make sure this insert is dry. You don't want to ruin your Instant Pot. Alright. Now we have it at 108 degrees. You want to tell it how long you want to ferment it. So anywhere from 8 hours to 24 hours. The longer you let it cook or ferment, it's going to taste more tart to you. So you might want to do it a couple times before you figure out how tart you want it. And since I'm cooking this for my friends and me, I think I'm just going to leave it at 8.5 hours. So we have it on medium, which is 108, and you want to hit start. And this is when you add your culture. And if you want to add sugar or jam or something, you can. I've never done it. I just like to drizzle honey on the top of my yogurt. That way I can use it for baking or cooking. Alright. Now you want to use something stainless steel. I don't want any chance of anything being reactive. Alright, make sure it's all stirred in. And then we're going to put our slow cooker lid on, which I did not have ready. And then you just tuck it away. I read somewhere where you should chill it for 24 hours, but I can't find that reference right now. But I wanted to show you in this segment here how runny it can be when you get it to this stage. Alright, and since I am taking this away next week for my friends, I'm going to do half this Greek style and half of it regular. And at this point you can take out a half a cup of this and use it as your starter for your next batch. So maybe I'll do that right now. Now there's many uses for this whey. You can use it to feed your sourdough starter. I'm sure you have one if you've been following Kneady for quite a while now. And you can replace water for this whey when you're making pancakes or bread dough. It'll give it a unique sourdough flavor. You can add it to your protein shakes in the morning. You can feed your tomato plants whey to add calcium to the soil. Or you can feed it to your chickens to give them harder shells.
on their eggs when they lay them. Or you can marinate chicken with this whey.